What is up? Welcome back. We have another video and we have our precarious mic setup that I'm really hoping is working. But this is a K1000 video. This is a K1000 SE. The only thing differentiating this model from the standard K1000 is the split focus screen, split prism focus screen, whatever you want to call it. This one had a very interesting issue. It was not firing. So there's a few things that we can talk about. Typically, in a standard K1000, the not firing issue is usually quite fixable, to be completely honest. Because all of the systems, except for the light meter, are very mechanical, getting it to fire is fairly easy. So the first thing that I will always tell people to do, if you have it advanced and it's not working, just imagine the top is on. I like to advance, and then I'm pulling on the advance lever lightly, but just enough to give it tension, and then trying to fire. Sometimes that works. Nope, not happening. Okay. There we go. Let's try that again. Sorry, I goofed up that one a little bit. So typically what I would recommend is you advance like so, and then with a little bit of pressure on that, then fire. And sometimes that will kind of jump start it. I really hope that you can't hear the chaos that is going on upstairs. I mean, it sounds like they're running like an underground alligator wrestling league up there sometimes. Anyway, so sometimes that works, and if it does, fantastic. Now, the other thing that's pretty common, I would say, if you take the top off of your K1000, there is a likelihood that this little brass plunger that sits under the shutter release button potentially fell off, and either on your workspace or in the camera. And if you don't know what you're looking for, that's what it looks like. And if you don't have that in place, there's no way for it to take a photo. So that could potentially be another issue there. What was wrong with this one was a combination of the body being a little bit deformed, and then also this button here, this switch, which is the shutter release switch. It was bent a little bit down. So what was happening was it would fire. One second. Oh.
Hello?
Hello?
Hi, this is Jeff from Chase Debit Card Fraud Prevention. Hi, sir. Thank you so much for accepting this call. I just called in to verify a transaction that happened just now for the amount of $530 for Ariba. Are you aware of this, sir?
No.
A fraud transaction, then you're not aware of this. What we're going to do is that we are going to send you a new card that will take around 5 to 7 business days, okay? And please have a great day ahead, okay?
Thank you, you too.
You.
Yep, bye.
All right.
Well, that was awkward. I guess I'm getting a new card. That's cool. So yeah, basically this was a little bit bent out of place, and what I will show you on the K1000 here that I have is it's advanced, and then notice how far I have to push down for it to fire. Not very far. This one was requiring pushing down and then a little bit harder. So really what you want it to be is just flush with the housing here, and if you have to push it down further, then you potentially are having an issue. However, it was working. Now, to circumvent all of that, say you don't want to take the top off, I don't blame you, then what I recommend is just getting something simple like this, a little shutter release lever, and this will do all of that for you. And it's another way to test to see if the button itself is working. If that's not working, the other thing you want to check in the bottom of the camera is throw the advance lever in, and we're looking at this mechanism right here. Let me see if I can get some more light on the subject. This system right here, this post is held in by this tensioning deal, and if it's not set up there properly, it will not fire. This is the mirror box charging lever here, and then this down here are your this is the advanced spool for your curtain intake, and then your timing mechanism sits under here. This, that, and the other. The charging of all of this is fueled through this, the advanced column, the bottom part of that. So when this goes up, this charges the mirror box, and you want that to release like so when you fire. And you want to make sure that this is also moving freely there. If you can make that out. But sometimes I have seen it where the rust is so bad that this is actually rusted into the camera, and that's why it isn't working. It's very uncommon, and you will notice it immediately because the bottom will also be rusted and crustaceous, if you will. But those are basically the key points that you're looking for. If it is advancing and not firing, that's pretty much the culmination of what I've seen the issues being, primarily focused in this region up here. And those are mostly all tests you can do without the top taken off. Once you have a better idea of the potential issues, then you can bring it to a repair professional or reach out to me, and we can talk about the solution to fix it, which is probably fairly straightforward. Other than that, this camera's in great condition now. I'm just gonna clean it up a little bit more and get it boxed back up. If you have any questions, please comment below, let me know. If you're having issues with the advance column, that's a whole other can of worms. I have a whole series detailing that. I'd recommend checking that out. But that's the Pentax K1000. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you learned something. Thank you so much for watching. And I guess look out for fraud alerts on your card. So catch you on the next one.